What's going on 100% NUFC? Sharky speaking. So it's the instant reaction. It's finished at Old Trafford. Manchester United 4, Newcastle 1. Well, it was expected, wasn't it? I'm joined by Newcastle Fans TV, Lee and Alicia. Now, Alicia, I'm going to talk to you about the starting lineup for Newcastle. Was it expected? Did you think anything different?
I was quite surprised with the formation, most 4-4-2, but we kind of did that against the last game at the end, 10 minutes, just kind of put two up top. But I would have put Mitrovic alongside Bale and Southampton too.
Going into the game, Man United, they had pretty much a team that you'd expect, with Rashford on the wing, and then obviously they had Paul Pogba back as well. So I think I was a bit shocked by that.
That was fair. Seeing Pogba in that lineup, I was scared. But then again, Mkhitaryan wasn't there, and the first half it was like. Newcastle,
decent start.
I was fearing at the start. Don't get me wrong. I was like, oh, come on, Newcastle, just have a little bit of a bright spot. It's bright. Keep them quiet. And we started off and we nicked the goal, for Dwight Gale, and we probably could have had a couple of other chances, maybe Hayden towards the end. And that short spell of Man United had that 7 minutes where the two headers, and you might pick at defenders and marking and all that, but it was disappointing. The manner we conceded all the way through the game, but going into half time, that was disappointing for me.
I think as well, what's more frustrating, when Newcastle did take the lead, they showed that championship experience. They didn't score the 2 or 3 goals that we were probably expecting before Man United got their first, and then obviously their second goal before half time, which, to be honest with you, I think it kind of killed the morale going into half time.
They scored at the right time, didn't they? Bang on. But again, this is Manchester United. We went into this game not expecting out, but I think what Rafa will be disappointed with is the way we conceded. We expected defeat.
Of course.
You didn't, but most fans.
I went for a draw.
Yeah, but majority of fans will probably say we're going to get defeated, and people worry to get hammered. And the scoreline probably reflects it. Does it? It's a tough one, but I think it's just the way we conceded that I'm more disappointed about, because it could have been prevented.
Alicia, also I want to talk about the first half as well, your thoughts, because obviously I was watching the game with you, and we were quite positive, weren't we? Obviously when Newcastle took the lead, we had an opportunity again to just kill it off, but we had that kind of fear, didn't we, that was going to happen.
Yeah, I was quite surprised that we managed to take the lead at Old Trafford.
It's fair enough.
It's Man United. I wasn't going in expecting to win, but once we scored that goal, I was like, okay, there's a chance we'll get something from this game. But the manner we ended the second half is a way we shouldn't. This league, we should know to close down and not let them score before half time.
Were you not surprised about for the first 25 minutes how much space they were given, how much they were given on the ball as well?
I was very surprised at how much possession they let we have, how far forward they actually let we get as well. They just literally let we run riot for the first 25 minutes.
So anyway, that was going into half time, 2-1 down, not great. Lee's second half just didn't get any better, did it?
Man United went up again. We'll probably give them a helping hand, but it is, they've got quality across the pitch, and Man United fans will probably say that was an easy win, but I thought the first 35 minutes
we're in the game.
Exactly,
we were in the game.
Did Manchester United look like they were second in the table at that time? No. Again, I'll go back to the goals. It's disappointing that we've conceded them the way the man have did, I think, but this was just a bonus game. If we got something from it, fantastic. I think what's more disappointing is the manner. I think Newcastle surprised we. That's what it is. That's what surprised when we didn't get out.
I don't want to feel like I'm being picky here, but I think Elliott could have commanded his box a little bit better. I know the centre backs, they're at fault. We've made a few mistakes in that, but I honestly, I know Elliott had a little bit of an injury as well, going into half time as well. But I don't know, for me, it's the communication that they've got to speak. And Elliott, for me,
the question is, did they miss Lascelles because he's the talker there? I know Kieran Clark's a talker, but
he's had a poor week though, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's had a disappointing week, and so is Elliott, to be fair, with the bereavement and that. But knock it on its head, move on. Newcastle's defensive record is generally good this season. That's probably a one-off.
Yeah, Alicia, again, your thoughts on the defence, because I know you're a big fan of Jamal Lascelles, aren't you? You missed him as well, and you were saying how much you missed him in that, but in serious terms, we did miss him, didn't we?
Yeah, it's that leadership. We'll lack that leadership. There was nobody, as I was saying, when we conceded the goals, there's nobody pointing out going, that's your man, you should be there. It's like there's no kind of control over who's doing what.
Also, Mitrovic as well, he didn't come on for the last 10 minutes.
That's
20 minutes. It's not really enough time, is it?
No, for me, he should have been on from the start, but that's just my personal opinion. He should be getting more game time. I don't see why he's not getting the chance. Gale's come back in and scored, and Hosnu hasn't scored a few. I don't know.
So just before we go, is there anything you would change going into the next game at home to Watford?
I think, no, keep the two top. I know it's probably backfired later on, but keep that up top, because we'll look a little bit better going forward, I think, rather than the 4-2-3-1. And let's mix it up a little bit. If you want to go 4-2-3-1, do it. If you want to go 4-4-2, don't just keep having 4-2-3-1, but he's doing it the last 2.5 games, going back to the Burnley game, and he must have seen something there to think, had a minute, there's something happening here, because Hostel needs support. And I want to say that changes wise, it just depends on how many bodies we can get back, them key 3 men. And I thought it goes to show you, for me personally, our best attacking player was our right back.
No, well, I have to agree. I mean, was there anything you would change going into the Watford game next Saturday?
Just hope that we can get as many of them back as possible for the Watford game. That's what I'm looking for. I think I'd keep the formation. I think yes, it's Man United, they've just got more quality, but against Watford, I know I've said this a few times, but we should get something from that, so I'd keep it the same.
So yeah, that's just their thoughts from Newcastle Fans TV, and we're not frustrated, it's a shame the way it's happened, because we had a great start, and we've been beaten by a better team, with quality all over the pitch, and they're not second for no reason. They've got a good manager in Jose Mourinho, but I'm sure Rafael will get them back this week, and he'll sort a few things out, and a few problems that happened at the course of the game, and we'll just have to move on to Watford. That's all we can do now. Don't forget to subscribe to Newcastle Fans TV. I'll leave a link down below in the description, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll leave a link down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all later. Peace out.